Well, I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Thomas Edwards, investigative journalist for the Western Tribune, and, I never thought I'd be narrating a story about people throwing themselves down drains. But here we are. It's a sight that defies belief, really. This is Port Allovan, capital of Wildermest. Lovely place, really, except for one tiny problem. Yeah, you're seeing that right. People are literally diving into drains, and those cheering maniacs, they call themselves the drain refrainers. Ironic, isn't it? And believe it or not, this is just a typical Tuesday in Port Allovan. The question is, why? Why are people so eager to take the plunge?
We're circling the drain here, folks. We need to plug this problem before we all go down the tubes. This is a crisis of plumbing proportions.
That's our esteemed Mayor O'Reilly, master of puns, not so much of problem solving. And yes, even our city hall isn't safe from the drain fallers. I'm telling you, falling down that drain cured my fear of heights. It's a miracle. Right. And I suppose it gave you a fear of showers instead? I was skeptical, to say the least. But then I noticed something that hit a little too close to home. Hey, you okay? That drain isn't talking to you, is it?
What? No, I was just thinking how nice it would be to... Never mind, it's nothing really.
That's my brother, looking at that drain like it's the answer to all life's problems. I knew then that this wasn't just a story, it was personal. Secret drain refrainers meeting tonight. Come see the truth. Well, that's not ominous at all. I debated investigating. On one hand, professional curiosity. On the other, the very real possibility of ending up in a sewer. Is this really the best treatment you have?
It keeps them from falling down the shower drains.
That settled it. I had to get to the bottom of this, even if it meant, well, getting to the bottom of a drain. The situation was worse than I thought. This wasn't just a few isolated incidents. It was a full-blown epidemic. Well, here goes nothing. Time to fall for this story. Hopefully not literally. Little did I know, I was about to plunge into the most bizarre investigation of my career. And trust me, in Port Allovan, that's saying something.
Welcome, brother. Are you ready to confront your inner drain?
Sure. Just point me to the nearest existential plumbing crisis. And just like that, I was in. God help me, I was in. As I stood there, surrounded by drain enthusiasts, I realized I'd only scratched the surface of this story. What lay beneath was darker and deeper than I could have imagined.
First time, dearie, I'm Betsy. Let me show you the ropes. Or should I say the pipes?
Sure, lead the way, Betsy.
See this? That's my drain rash. 15 years of devotion, right there.
Wow, that's something. Do you, moisturize with Drano?
Oh, you're a funny one. Come on, let me introduce you to our sacred rituals. Close, but not quite. Keep trying, dear.
Oh, great spirit of the U-Band, speak to us.
Our reach extends to every corner of Altiria, from the shower heads of San Virno to the bidets of Sul.
Great. It's not just a local madness, it's a global plumbing conspiracy.
Isn't it wonderful? We're part of something bigger than ourselves.
Yeah, a worldwide network of people who've fallen and can't get up. It was at the big gathering that I realized the true extent of the problem. These people weren't solving anything. They were perpetuating their own misery. They're not refraining from anything. They're just falling with extra steps. And that's when things got really weird. I started seeing drains everywhere. In my coffee cup, in the clouds, even in my breakfast cereal. Get it together, Edwards. You're a journalist, not a plumber. No, not you too. Just when I thought things couldn't get any worse, I saw my own brother getting sucked into this madness. Suddenly, this wasn't just a story anymore. It was a rescue mission. All right, drain refrainers, time to face the music. Or in this case, the flush. Isn't this drain stuff fascinating? I'm thinking of taking the plunge myself. Get it? Plunge. Great. Even the competitions lost their marbles. Well, down the rabbit hole we go, or should I say the drain pipe. All right, Edwards. Just find the evidence and get out. Don't think about drains. Don't think about falling. Don't think about... Oh, great. And that's when my brain decided to take a little vacation to Plumbingville. Population: 1 very confused journalist. You don't happen to know the way to the exit, do you? No? Thought not.
Someone's been snooping around. Find them.
Well, this was it. I finally flushed my career down the... No, focus, Thomas. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Gotcha, dearie. Though I must say, your form was all wrong for a proper drain dive.
Thanks, Betsy. I think. Say, you wouldn't happen to know a good hiding spot, would you? And that's how I found myself in the world's least comfortable confessional, having an existential crisis among the toilet brushes. What do you think, buddy? Am I in too deep? Ha! Deep. Water pun. I'm losing it. You're right. I need to get to the bottom of this. Another pun. Fantastic. And then it hit me like a plunger to the face. The drain refrainers weren't the solution. They were part of the problem. It's not about refraining, it's about redefining. Right. Breakthrough moment wasted on the mop bucket. I knew what I had to do. It was time to flush this story out into the open. Group of drain refrainers are the problem they seek to treat. Pulitzer, here I come, or at least a job at the Plumbing Weekly. Here goes nothing, or everything. Probably somewhere in between. Sometimes, to solve a problem, you've got to be willing to get your hands dirty, or in this case, your whole career. Well, folks, I did it. I wrote the article. And let me tell you, it went over about as smoothly as, well, as a drain snake in a garbage disposal.
You can't take our drains. They complete us.
Complete you? They're literally holes in the ground. You're completing the sewer system, not yourselves.
Citizens of Port Allovan, in light of recent revelations, we will be implementing a strict no drain, no gain policy.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the kind of top-notch leadership we've come to expect in our fair city.
I've seen the light, and it's not at the end of a tunnel, it's up here where we belong.
Well, that's one way to drain the swamp. Or is it swamp the drain? Slowly but surely, the city started to change. People began to look up instead of down. It was like the whole town had been to a really weird chiropractor.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I've been drain-free for 30 days.
Hi, Dave.
Now that's what I call personal growth. Or should I say upward flow?
My fellow citizens, I stand before you today, well above you actually, to announce my candidacy for City Council.
From drain diver to political climber. Now that's what I call upward mobility. So there you have it. A city saved, a cult dismantled, and a journalist who's now uncomfortably famous in plumbing circles.
Do you think if we stared hard enough we could fall up into the clouds?
Well, I suppose it's an improvement. At least clouds are self-cleaning. As for Peninsulare, the birthplace of this whole mess, last I heard they're still struggling with drain falling, but hey, I guess every city needs its own special brand of crazy. For Port Allovan, we'll stick to our new motto. The only way is up, especially when there's a manhole cover in the way.